We're just about to cross. Oh, there we go, we're crossing. We're leaving France. And we've just entered Italy.
Our time in Italy began on the shores of a small town somewhere along the Italian Riviera. We were finally at the start of the Italian dream we'd spent so long envisioning, eating our way through picturesque towns, swimming in turquoise waters, taking in postcard-perfect views and parking the van in places we could only dream of. But it didn't quite start that way at first. After spending a whole day trying to find a park-up, only to find nothing between supermarket car parks or highly priced campsites, and being moved on by an unhappy local, we quickly felt that Italian dream turn into a potential nightmare. So, with sea view park-ups looking like an unlikely possibility, we decided to head for the mountains. And oh, are we glad we did.
We're having some mad drive to get to this park-up, but apparently it's really worth it. And I can't see the views, but the views so far, I mean, yeah.
It's a bit crazy, to be fair.
Look at these turns. Okay, I gotta watch. You're okay? You're okay? Yep.
And the other downside as well was coming in the right hand of car is I can't see around the turns because obviously it's like I'm on the other side of the road. So Julie's having to be my eyes right now, which I don't know if it's good or bad.
Hey! I mean, it's never good for it not to be the driver, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hope this park is worth it. All the reviews are like 5 stars, so.
And we've had some good encounters as well.
Yeah, we've already met some nice people, so it's looking up, isn't it?
Yeah, showing that like a little bit of like an excitement for the Italian trip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think we just had a bit of bad luck.
Yeah,
I think people get different experience. I think we just had a slight bit of bad luck with people we encountered over the past 2 days.
Exactly.
So yeah, anyone's experience could be different.
Yeah. Oh my days, this road. Alright. We'll hopefully see you at the park up in one piece. Whoa. I can't believe what we've just seen.
Well, it's pretty magical. It puts everything like, things happen for a reason. If that girl, that woman, wasn't so cold to us and made us leave, like, we'd never have seen this, so thank you.
Could this be the best place you've ever washed the pots?
I would say so, yeah. Yes. It's getting eerie now though.
Yeah, the clouds are all setting in, you can see, everywhere. So it's a bit creepy. And we do keep hearing noises, but we're not worried. It's part of this experience.
We're going to finish this and then go bed, so good night, guys.
Yeah. Good night. We woke up for the sunset. Sunrise. That just says it all, doesn't it? That literally just says it all.
Pizza with a view.
That's crazy.
Good morning, guys. We seem to be in another run-in for the train incident this morning to go to Cinque Terre. Julia's fuming because she's, quote, freshly showered and now she's very sweaty.
We don't get to shower often, guys.
So,
And when we do, I want to hold on to it as long as
hold on to that
possible.
freshness, but that sweatness
It's
is
gone.
already coming. So,
I
yeah.
mean, it's hot. I was bound to get sweaty anyway.
Alright, we're going to run for the train. See you later.
We made it. With 5 minutes to spare as well.
Because we got the jug on.
Probably, yeah.
The sweat was worth it, Julia, man.
So, Monterosso is on one end of the Cinque Terre. We've chosen it as our first stop, so we'll be starting here and then working our way through all 5. It's the biggest, I think, of all 5 as well, and it's the only one with like a real beach. So we might come back later.
Cinque Terre, or Five Lands, is made up of centuries-old seaside villages full of colourful buildings, boat-filled harbours and hills steeped in vineyards. Once a well-kept local secret, Cinque Terre is now known by many across the world as a must-see Italian gem. You can easily move between the towns by train or hike along coastal routes that connect them all to each other. So if you only have a day to spend there, just like we did, it's definitely enough. And it's definitely worth it too. These towns encapsulate so much of what makes Italy so special, with their local food specialties and bright architecture. And although they all may look similar, you'll find something unique to explore, try or eat in each one you visit.
Okay, we've made it to the second Cinque Terre town. We're in Venice. We got water, more water. It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. So it's the only, I think, natural harbour town.
For some reason, even after visiting 4 of the 5 towns, we were most drawn to Venice, and so it's there, on that little harbour beach, that we ended up spending the afternoon when we both began to feel unwell from the heat. Our plans to hike were abandoned, and though this was upsetting at first, we ended up having the best and memorable time, dipping in and out of the water to cool off, people watching the crowds around us, and taking time to rest and talk with no rush to be anywhere. Eventually, once the heat had begun to lessen, and we once again felt energised, we headed to Cornelia, the only one of the 5 towns set high up in the hilltops rather than right on the coast, the perfect place to see the sun beginning to set.
On to, what is it called? Cornelia? Cornelia. To get to this one, just the 367 steps? Something like that. So, yeah.
The crowds of Cinque Terre made us pretty ready to seek refuge somewhere quiet and remote, somewhere where we could channel the Italian spirit and enjoy the simple joys in life. This led us to an agriturismo farm just outside of Lucca. We couldn't quite believe that we were getting to stay somewhere so beautiful completely for free, surrounded by vineyards, farm animals, and all-round peacefulness. You could even buy fresh vegetables and wine, the latter of which we of course did get. As I said, this time was about the simple joys, so food, and even more food. And to Josh, a much-loved drink from home.
stroke. No, don't stop stroking. No, relax.
This is Chicken Joe.
He is your leader.
He is your leader. Don't look confused like that. You know who this guy is. Right, we have been chilling here all day, keeping out the sun because it is way too hot, isn't it? But we've been chilling on this beautiful olive grove, parked up with our little friend. But now we're going to go for a bike ride in the night out.
But yeah, we're going to cycle and hopefully get a bit of a breeze on us.
Nice.
Get some ice cream.
So happy.
This is the only thing getting me through it. This is the only thing getting me on this bike ride is knowing we're going to get ice cream when we get into Lucca. Bearing in mind it's only a 15-minute ride apparently. So.
It won't be too bad. Alright, I'm going to get my shoes on. I've got to do a sniff test. They're all good. Third day running, they're all good. Ah, damn. We go for a walk, not walk, cycle. On my Mary Poppins bike. Around Lucca's wall.
Cycling the wall around Lucca.
Yeah, and it is beautiful. It's so cool.
Pardon?
It's right here. Amazing. Look at the Nutella in the middle.
It's actually Nutella.
Slap Nutella.
So good.
The next day, we said goodbye to the little farm that had become our home the past 3 days and ventured further into Tuscany for a park-up outside of Florence. Not quite ready to give up on the Italian farm life, we headed to another agriturismo. We arrived as the sun was setting over the vines, found a spot to set up camp, and watched the glowing orange sun disappear behind the rolling Tuscan hills in the distance.
We have arrived to these views.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's so early.
Yeah.
We woke up before the sunrise. Not to watch it though.
Why then?
Why? Because we're going to Florence and it's meant to be like 39 degrees in the daytime. So we're going to go really early, see all the sights, avoid the crowds too, hopefully. And then come back to our park up where there's a pool and then spend the heat in the pool.
Nice. Alright. See you later. Another leg to the bus stop, or again.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
We made it, ran away, and it's still kind of cold. Well, not cold, but it's not hot yet.
Yeah, not 39 yet. I think it's like 35 right now.
Nice. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna head to Florence and then show you our Florence. We thought to make the most of the morning while it's cool. We'll get these because the bus journey kind of made me feel sick with my travel sickness.
We're going up to the viewpoint now, and we don't want to make Josh feel wet. And it's 30 minutes free anyway.
Yeah. So, and the walk is around 30 minutes, so
it'll be quicker.
It'll be way quicker. So,
excited.
Why not if it's free, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
Right, we're gonna scoot around Florence.
The only thing, it's all cobbles, so you're like riding, shaking.
She was getting emotional because
I really wanted to come to Florence for a long time. This is pretty cool that we're here for next to nothing when you really think about it. Van life, man.
I reckon she's just hungry.
Probably as well, yeah, we need to eat.
It's going out, mate.
It's going up, but this is beautiful. Definitely recommend coming here for a view of Florence.
Yeah.
Especially if you can make it early in the morning. It's not too busy and not too hot.
Yeah, look, we're hardly about in the middle of the day. This apparently is filled out.
Florence, the capital of Tuscany, a former capital of Italy, and today seen as one of the world's capitals for art, history, and culture. As the birthplace of the Renaissance, it definitely earned this title. There are countless culturally significant things to see in Florence, but the one known by most is Michelangelo's David statue. Seeing the real thing requires booking weeks in advance and comes at a cost, but luckily for those of us bound by a budget, there are 2 replicas located in different parts of the city, completely free to see. One is located at the Piazza della Signora, amongst many other statues with both dark and fascinating histories. Reading up on the story behind each one was one of our favourite things to do here in Florence, so we'd definitely recommend it. Another standout landmark, the Duomo of Florence. A grand structure that took over 140 years to complete, this cathedral dominates the Florence skyline. If you're anything like us, much of the fun of exploring a new city is getting lost around its old town, and so that's what we did, until of course hunger set in and the new destination was anything with pasta.
It wouldn't be Florence. Julia wanted to experience a meal out in Florence for a true Italian night.
Hopefully it falls through the grate. Good luck.
So we didn't realise at the time, but not getting that coin through the grate made our look change drastically.
Yeah, we literally walked into the worst gelato shop in all of Florence, like
So bad.
the worst. It had all 1-star reviews online after when we checked. And then we got on the wrong bus and got dropped off in a little village in the middle of nowhere. Had to wait out the bus driver's siesta for 2 hours in a random library.
And it was like 39 degrees, so the library was the coolest place we could find.
Exactly. And when we did eventually make it back to Florence, we found out there were most likely no buses to get us back to the campsite. And so what did we have to do, Josh?
Yeah, we had to spend 60 euros on a taxi to get us home.
Yeah, so moral of the story, guys, make sure the coin goes through the grate. Okay?
Please.
It's very important.
Our luck was looking up the next morning though, when we finally found a shop that sold gas after days of searching.
Shout out to Pesky Camping Store.
Yeah,
They were so helpful.
near Florence. They were so lovely. Shout out to you guys. All right.
This is the largest tunnel in Europe. I want a video of it.
Oh, you can see how dirty the windscreen is.
It seems to have become a bit of a pattern that we always seek peace and quiet after spending time in a city. So, after Florence, we headed to a secluded river park up somewhere between Bologna and Venice, and took every opportunity to dip into the water and cool off from the heat.
Going to Venice.
I'm not giving you any cheese. No. No. Where is Uranus? Where's Ivan? We've got to be in Venice, dog.
Look where we are. We're in Venice.
Julia cried again.
It's just such a dream come true. You know?
She said this about Florence.
No, but like this is what I said to you. Florence, of Italy is somewhere I've always really wanted to go, but Venice of the whole world is just such a dream come true. You know, like Florence is amazing, but Venice is like on a worldly scale is just
So yeah, we are gonna go and explore Venice, and we'll take you with us. Bye guys.
Okay.
21 degrees and sunny, just the way I always wanted. 더바랄 것도 없어. 지금 이대로면 좋아. 따스한 햇볕을 가득 담은 San River. The bluebirds peacefully sing along. That I love you. Oh, 그대여 나와 이 거리를 걸어요. There is way of you. 난 그저 잔디밭에 누워 있어도 좋아요. 반짝이는 저기 Eiffel Tower shines from anywhere.
I think we're just witnessing an Aperol Spritz advert being filmed here in Venice because there's a guy with a drone and he's getting very close to a Aperol Spritz themed boat where everyone's drinking Aperol Spritz and it's 9 a.m. so
They're not even batting an eyelid. When the drone
he's
is right
literally
there.
like by
so,
their
yeah.
head. So
It must
yeah.
be an advert. So if we ever see an Aperol Spritz advert,
We're
in
gonna
Venice,
find it. We might be in it.
we may be in it.
I'm famous.
Video.
I don't think Josh realised when you ordered a large beer that it was going to be this large. Put your hand next to it.
We'll be here for a good couple of hours.
Oh no! Oh my days.
I obviously didn't realise the measurements of...
Are you drunk already? We've already videoed this.
What did we do? We already videoed
We've
this.
already videoed about this.
I'm only this half done. We hadn't had alcohol in a while, so and then this is going straight to my head, guys. I've been walking around in the sun, so alright, we already videoed it, so I'll put it in.
You're on top.
I'm a rebel.
It's good, huh?
So rub.
Yeah. Oh, our faith in ice cream is restored.
If you asked us what the most unexpected part of the Italy road trip was, it would have to be that we spent the last few days in this unbelievable place. The plan at first was to find somewhere free to park along or near our route to Austria, and we couldn't quite believe our eyes when this blue lake revealed itself from behind the trees. So a one-night stop off turned into 3 days of pure bliss and, of course, paddleboarding.
Crepes. Yum. And, wait. A dolphin crepe. I can now make dolphin crepes. Accidentally.
One of the most valuable things this way of life is teaching us is how little we truly need to be happy. This is clear when one of our best days is spent paddleboarding and swimming in a random lake we found in the mountains. Granted though, a lake this beautiful might not be found everywhere, but the act of exploring and experiences of childlike excitement can always be found. So it's clear to see that everything we need is already out there. When you allow yourself to stop and feel the moments, you realise happiness is as simple as the sun hitting your face in the morning. It's making animal pancakes, and it's playing explorers in caves with your best friend. It's all out there for the taking, and we all deserve it.